Beautiful city, the perfect setting, a spectacular arena for what promises to be. Here's Graziani, and again a swift interception there by Graeme Souness. Craig Johnston. Souness.
What to do to keep this crowd quiet?
Cerezo challenged in midfield by Souness. Souness. Hansen. Souness. Hansen. Souness again. And the ball might come through the Pruzzo, but stopped that time by Souness.
Yeah, this is typical Liverpool play, though, and you'll find the forwards will start less and less running in between the two big centre-backs, Al Nansen and
Craig Johnston. Souness. Souness. Rush. So Phil Neal, now Souness. It's going to be a fascinating battle between Souness and Falcao. I think both clubs feel that they are the most influential players, and without them, their side... It'll fall for Souness. Sprayed wide for Rush. Given. Souness. Lee. Conti. Thank you, says Souness. Souness. That's a good ball again by Souness. A fine ball. That is 15, but we're not going to argue. The great thing is that it's a goal. And it's a free kick for Liverpool. Souness. The captain. Here's Souness again. The touch for Lee.
Obviously, Nicholas played that position this season and played it very well. So, if he had to go on and out, I mean, it wouldn't weaken the team in any way.
Souness. Souness. Whelan on the far side. Souness. Rush. Oh, it's gone to Conti. Souness right in there, but it's Neal. It's Souness. And now it's Lee. Dalglish took a knock, but he's on his feet. Or maybe... And still that insistent drumming as the... For Liverpool, Neal. Souness. Kennedy. Souness again. The battle really on now. Psychologically, if only Liverpool... Souness. Dalglish. Here's Souness. They've got a lot of people back, Roma. Kennedy's made a good break on the left. Might be difficult.
in supporter rush at the moment of Liverpool.
Souness. A nice little cushioned header there. At least it was a short one taken by Neal to Souness. And now Liverpool, but Lawrenson again there, as cool as you like. Directed his header nicely. Manager, the Championship, the Milk Cup, already safely at Anfield. The European Cup to go with it. Pass right at the end that might open up this Roma defence. Souness. Neal. No, it's Lee. Souness again. Lee again. To be pretty well marked. Souness again. This must be upwards of 12.5 passes. And although Cerezo is running around the place, Piggy in the middle almost, and now Liverpool maybe will quicken it up, and they found Rush. Souness. Lee. Well, there's Naylor, who's had a really excellent game for Roma. Lawrenson in.
And I think that's probably the way it's turning out, Brian.
Certainly the Di Bartolome now. Cut out well by Souness. A little ball that finds...
I really honestly can say this referee is about as good as you'll ever find. He's very strong when he needs to be, and he's...
Souness. Oh, that's towards Kennedy, who's made a good break now. Souness. Dalglish. Souness. Rush alone up front. but well watered over the last 24 hours. Souness, but a magnificent. And now Souness. There wasn't a Liverpool man who could just give it that touch. Souness an hour and had one disallowed just after it, but really Liverpool haven't mounted a serious shot on goal since then.
No, that last attack, you know, when Kennedy hit the ball low across it.
Well, Ian Rush has scored 49 times this season. Souness, Nicol, Kennedy, Souness. Swept for Sammy Lee. A quiver, you can see Liverpool succumbing to one of them, but Lawrenson again doing a mighty job at the back for Liverpool. And now Souness trying to get Nicol on his way. Might still come. Souness spread wide this time for picture there. What a marvellous season for him it would be if Liverpool could lift this one as well. Souness, Kevin is right, this opening up has given Liverpool a fresh impetus, and they're coming forward in numbers now. It's Alan Hansen, and now it's Souness, as the Roman crowd are barking their instructions for Roma to get stuck into it and bring the ball down to their end of the field. Souness. Lee to Souness. And now Kennedy. Here's Neil for Liverpool. Inside the last 10 minutes. Dalglish, Kennedy. Souness. Lawrenson again in charge and finds Souness. Lawrenson nicely positioned to get a good header above Cerezo. Finds Souness with it, who's got the Brazilian on his tail. Here's Steve Nicol, 3 or 4 feet offside.
I think that was a great favour for Graziani there, because he was having a chase with Mark Lawrenson, and I don't think he's quite in that class as far as running goes.
Showed Conte that the tackle shouldn't have been made in the first place. Souness for Liverpool. Nicol, Righetti, Souness. About 2.5 minutes of normal time remaining. Nicol again trying to make progress.
Minutes, and maybe they're feeling the pace a bit.
Just listen to that crowd getting behind. Roma, Roma. But Liverpool have it. Played for Souness. Kennedy is there for Liverpool. Now Souness. Here's Lee. And now Dalglish. The white shirts are around him and there's so little space, but he finds Souness. The flicked pass here for Ronnie. Hansen. Souness. Conte and finds Nicol, as only Grobbelaar could do. In the heat of the battle, his nerve held beautifully, and Souness has found Rush. Souness finding Nicol with making a bit of stopping. Oh, and he's got Phil Neal going one way, then the other, but Souness.
Okay, and they get away with it, which is annoying for a forward.
Whelan. Well, certainly a lot of the things that Bill worked for are here on show tonight in this Liverpool side. Bob Paisley's here as well, of course, who carried them on. Joe Fagan, the manager now. And Souness, now with his socks about his ankles. Nappy. Souness. Turning it back again for Graeme Souness. Long-range shot, no trouble for the keeper, except that he deflected off a defender, and Liverpool get a corner. And Crady is renowned as the best penalty stopper in Italy. Of extra time remaining. Souness with a powerful header that got some distance and gets it away now to Ian Rush. Google will come up for Liverpool. Lee, the short ball for Souness. And now here we are.
Getting a little bit greasy. There must be a bit of dew now on it, and there's 1 or 2 players slipping.
Souness. Dorking. He's got a Yugoslav father. Came over here when he was about 2. Penalty drama again. into the centre circle. Joe Fagan is out there now. Ball on the spot. And Crady. Yes. And Liverpool. It's a familiar job here for Graeme Souness, but this cup aloft. It's well done, Liverpool.
We're in the middle this year. Tremendous for all the lads. I mean, a real bonus.
And a man who really dominated the middle of the field tonight, Graeme Souness, and Lawrenson and Hansen at the back. And as you were saying,